Welcome to this awesome business opportunity. I am your host, Platinum President Anastacia Lewis, all the way from the Bahamas. And I want to tell Ardyss happy 35th anniversary. We've been here for 35 years and we're excited to share this business opportunity with you. And I want you to get pen and paper because I want you to understand how powerful this business is. We are a part of a wellness revolution. And because the business is very, very simple, if you are a person who are looking to make extra money and you love to help people, relax, get a pen and paper. Let me show you how we actually make money with ArdyssLife. And I bring you greetings all the way from the Bahamas. We say it's better in the Bahamas, and I'm excited to be here because this is also a global business. And so I'm going to get my presentation up on the screen and we're going to get right into it. This is a business opportunity brought to you by ArdyssLife, a wonderful company, like I said, that has been around for over 35 years. And so our job is to help families thrive. We make it a point to help you to thrive. And we're excited because we were founded in 1990 by Mr. Antonio Diaz de Leon and Mrs. Elvia Diaz de Leon. We have countries that are open. We are open in over 77 countries in about 5 different continents. We have way over 1 million distributors participating in our business, and we have paid out way more than $300 million in commissions. So it's very, very simple. What are your goals? Do you want to make extra money? Do you need to have more time? Do you need to do something meaningful? Do you want to work from home? Do you want to start a full-time business with a low cost? That's what we're here to do, to provide you with that opportunity, because what we're doing now, we're addressing the global trends. Right now, a whole lot of people are interested in healthy aging. They want to live longer because the average expectancy age is 73. But if you take care of your body, you can live longer than 73. And then not only that, entrepreneurialism is on the rise. A whole lot of people want to be their own boss, especially those persons in the Gen Z category, those people who are between the ages of 18 to 35. They want to be entrepreneurs. They want to clock in their own time. They want to control their money and they want to live great lifestyles. And they can definitely do that with this opportunity. And so, as I told you, we are a part of the wellness revolution. And there is no wealth without health. So we have to go there. There will never ever be a recession in the wellness field. And so our philosophy is you have to age well to thrive well. And we have phenomenal cellular nutrition products that help you to do it. It doesn't matter the age, from the babe to the breast can consume these products. And we make no medical claims. We're not saying anything off the wall. All we know is that when you give the body what it needs, the body has the capacity to do what it needs to do to bring it back into the balance that it needs to be in for optimum health and wellness. And so our wonderful products give you a stronger immunity. And we're talking about our Lviv Essentials. And Lviv means to live. So whomever invited you here, even if you're a part of our business already, I admonish you to continue to consume the products and to continue to prove the products, because you will have increased energy and stronger immunity. You will have improved digestion and gut balance. You will have optimum cellular nutrition health. And I'm telling you, I have never regretted coming on to these nutritional products. Along with all of these essentials, we have a wonderful coffee line. And you know, next to water, coffee is the second most consumable liquid there is. And then we also have products for immunity, for weight loss, an awesome detox system, the Ultra Body Cleanse, an awesome NutriShake. I'm telling you, we have everything that you need here with our cellular nutrition. And then we also have another $1 trillion industry, which is considered our reshaping line. We are a company that has medically graded garments. These garments that you use are for women and men who have back problems, who need to lose weight. We also have an anti-cancer bra. We also have an abdomen t-shirt for men. We also have a postpartum girdle for after a woman has had a C-section. So we're talking about not just making the body look good, but the body needs these garments for wellness. If you have a friend who's a nurse, she needs to be in a quality medically graded garment, because nurses work very, very hard. And even men on the construction site, if they are hotel bellmen, if they work to the airport, if they are construction oriented, if they are truck drivers, they need to protect their back. And so this industry is a well lit industry. And so we have chiropractors that we need to bring into the business, gynecologists, oncologists. And so our industry is just phenomenal. And so because this is the wellness industry, we are showing you the opportunity in this wellness revolution. And I'm excited about it because our garments really, really help us. And you're going to see on the screen, you're going to see before and after pictures of real people with real results, and before and afters of simply using our two-step system, our reshaping garment, which is the Body Magic, and then our nutritional products together. So in essence, we reshape and revive. We're excited about it, and we're the only company that can show a woman how she's gonna look right away once we put her in a medically graded reshaping garment. Just look at these results. Look at the befores and afters. I'm excited about it because I have had the exact same experience. And so I am now going to tell you how we help families to thrive, because I can tell you I am a witness, because I consider myself one of the families that ArdyssLife has helped. And so get your pen ready, because we're going to challenge you, and we're going to tell you exactly how this happens. Most people need to understand the challenges that we face today. The issue is, if you're on someone's job, you have limited income potential. And so most jobs tell you, no matter how hard you work, how much money they're going to pay you. And then on top of that, we have the rising cost of living. We have expenses that increase faster than the salaries. And then on top of that, most people have little room to save. Why? Because they're living paycheck to paycheck, so they have no safety net. And then on top of that, many families, because of little room to save, the rising cost of living, and on top of that, a salary that you cannot control, then that means that they have no plan for wealth. You cannot plan for wealth when you're living paycheck to paycheck. So let's talk about how we can help you. Because like I said, this is a business opportunity, and you can earn money beyond your job. And you can earn income without leaving what you already do. This is additional income. You can multiply your income. And so we're going to urge you to follow the system of 3 to get your money. And you can start part-time, and then you can go full-time. And you build at your own pace, and you can create a business that can replace your job. I'm a witness. This business replaced my job. My background is banking and insurance, and I'm excited to say that. Turn your income into wealth, save, reinvest, and create lasting financial freedom. Because the reality of it is, let me give you the reality. The people who have the time don't have the money, and the people who have the money don't have the time. And so if you can show people how to have time freedom and financial freedom, you are going to be wealthy. So we're just going to show you a few testimonies of persons who would have made money from our company, ArdyssLife. And did I say we're celebrating 35 years? Yes, we are celebrating 35 years of being in business. And I'm excited to be here. December is going to make me 16 years a part of this company. So I'm excited to be here. This is Maria. And now I hope I'm pronouncing Maria's name correctly. That's Santander. I think that's correct. She's made a check of $3,475. And if you're already working, an additional almost $3,500, I do believe is a big deal. Then we have Anna Miranda, an additional $4,960. I think that's a big deal as well. And then we have Rolando Limon, an additional $16,627. And this is in a 30-day period, by the way. And then Mr. Austin Limon, this is over $14,000. And we're going to show you exactly where this money comes from. How is the company able to pay us this kind of money? And then you have Executive President Candida Mosey. She's still in the business out there in Houston, Texas. Her first check was $173. Then in 1 month, $40,352. Now, if the money wasn't real, she was not going to still be here. Then we have our Diamond Presidents, Reggie and Victoria Flanagan. In 1 month, $61,210. They're still in the business. And then you have my husband and myself, Anastacia and Robert Lewis. You see the Bahamas flag on the picture? I represent the Bahamas. I told you guys this is a global business that is $263,000, and that's in a 4 months period. So I'm excited about it because I've proven the compensation. And I always tell people, documentation beats conversation any day. I'm here still explaining this money because it is real. I had no clue that this business was as real as it is. And as a matter of fact, when I first saw the presentation, I'm going to tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, I did not believe the presenter. There was no way that I believed that she made $20,000 in 1 month, because that's what she told me. And so I stayed behind after a presentation, and she showed me the money and she showed me her check. I was still in disbelief. But here's how this works. We are a part of a global distribution system. I want you to think global, and I also want you to think locally where you are. Wherever you are, we want you to service your market. Money is made when you master how to provide a service or move a product. And in this instance, we are moving products because why? We are part of the wellness revolution. And I just showed you the products we're moving. We're moving our flagship products, as you see in the box here, our red Lviv, our yellow Lviv, and our green Lviv. And we're excited about it because it tastes good. And so what we want you to do is get with the person who invited you and ask them to give you an experience. You're going to be blown away because it tastes good, right? And so along with the nutrition, we also have an awesome reshaping line, like I told you. Any woman who you know needs to lose weight, any woman with breasts, any woman without breasts, any man who has a back problem. So we have a whole market. We're telling you who our market is for. And also for the person who wants to make money. Those are the persons that you're going to involve, that's going to be a part of your team to assist you in distributing in your local area and also globally, because this is a global business. Ardyss is like a mini franchise. If you're familiar with KFC, if you're familiar with Burger King, if you're familiar with Wendy's, they have a formula, they have a franchise, and everybody follows the system. We do the exact same thing here in ArdyssLife. And so basically, when you partner with us, we want you to use and share the product. That is the foundation of this business, because it does not make sense for you to tell people about something that you do not believe in and something that you do not use. And so I'm quite sure once you've gotten the experience of these products, you're going to see why we're so excited about it. So basically, it's very simple. You partner with us and you gather a team. And you're going to start with a team of 3. Why do we need to recruit? We need to recruit because one person cannot service a market. It's impossible. If you have 50,000 people in your county, in your city, in your state, in your island. There is no way one person can service a market. Anyone who wants to do anything that's of value, of importance, they need a team. And if you work for someone, you are part of that team. So basically, you're doing the exact same thing because you are the CEO of this business, and you can name it whatever you want to name it. And you need to gather your team. So we want you to gather a team of at least 3 persons. These persons are going to assist you in this business. They're going to assist you in using the products as well, and sharing the products, and doing events with you. So basically, the foundation of your business is initially gathering a team of 3 key people. And I'm going to tell you who you need to look for, because if we're talking about the wellness revolution, I can give you some ideas of who you need to recruit. You need to recruit teachers. Why? Because the teacher has to help you to teach the compensation plan. We need you to recruit some nurses. Why? Because nurses are already a part of the wellness revolution. We need you to recruit some beauticians. Why? Because they see a lot of people. They have a clientele already, and they definitely need to tell their clientele about nutrition, because their hair has a lot to do with what's going on in their bodies as well. This wellness revolution is just vast. And so those are key persons that you can have on board with you to basically partner with you in this business. So as you get your 3 persons, then you're going to teach them to do the exact same thing. And so why we're doing that is because this is multi-level marketing, and I want to explain to you what multi-level marketing is. Multi just means that this company pays you many ways, and level refers to your ways of compensation. Now, the company has to have this type of system because they need to know who to pay. That's the purpose of level. So, for example, I am Anastacia. I'm in the Bahamas. I gather my first 3 persons that I'm enrolling into the business, right? And then I'm going to teach them to do the exact same thing. Those particular persons that I would have introduced personally to ArdyssLife are going to be my level 1. And then as they bring in people, I'm going to have a level 2. And so the company is seeing these persons on my level 2 working, and they're going to be like, hey, these persons are doing a phenomenal job. They're helping to move the products, bring people into the business. Where did they come from? They came from the 3 persons that I would have personally enrolled. And so the levels then tell the company who to give the percentages of monies to. That is why this is called multi-level marketing. And marketing simply means we are taking what we have and we're putting it in front of the audience, or in front of the customers that we need to consume and to use what we have. So the very first thing you ought to do once you partner with us is to be a product of the product. We want you to use the product. Then number 2, we want you to share the product. And then number 3, we want you to purchase $150 worth of product on a monthly basis. Why? Because you have to become a part of this, because you are the CEO, and you cannot tell people about something that you do not use. And so let's talk about how we now start to make money. Remember those 3 persons I told you that you need to initially bring into the business? Well, the company is going to pay you $80 for every time someone comes into the business. And to partner with the company to do the business is simply a $299 pack, $300 worth of product. So basically, the products that you get when you partner with the company, you're going to use and you're going to share those particular products, because you have to taste everything. We want you to buy everything. We want you to buy some Lviv. We want you to buy some coffee. We want you to get an Angel Bra. We want you to get a Body Magic, because you have to see exactly who we are about, what the products taste like, and all of that. And so basically, every time you help the company and you bring someone into the business, you just help the company to move $300 worth of product, and your compensation for helping the company move $300 worth of product by the person coming into the business is $80 every time. So you get to decide how much money you want to make. And you can enroll as many people as you like to. You do not have to stop with 3. You can enroll 12 persons in your first month. That's exactly what I did. And so you do the math. You are creating your own check. And let me just do the math with you a bit. If you enroll 12 persons, in 1 month, 80 times 12, you would have made $960 just like that. And so how are you able to enroll people? You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You're a part of an organization. You're going to have trainings. You're going to bring people to these opportunity meetings. So anything that you do not understand, we are here to assist your guests with. So that's the first way that we can make money. Secondly, now you have to teach them to duplicate, so then that the persons that they bring into the business, they get paid from these persons continuing to consume the product. And this portion of it is called the power of 3 bonus. This is money as well. And so I call this the power of consumption, because everybody who's represented here is consuming our flagship product, the Lviv or the coffee. They are purchasing $150 worth of product on a monthly basis. And so this here is very simple. So let's talk about the money that's part of this process here. And I really hope that you are following me, because this is, I'm going to say, like my daughter says, who's 9 years old, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. And so that would be me in the cute suit to the top, because I'm wearing my Body Magic and my Angel bra. I would have enrolled 3 persons. These 3 persons are consuming their products every single month. They're making their $150 purchase. And because they're doing that, the company's going to pay me $50 every month I purchase. And every month, those 3 purchase $50. When this system is duplicated, what do I mean by duplicated? When my 3 would have gotten their 3, I now have a team of 13 persons. I would have 9 persons on my second level, and my second level came because I instructed my first 3 to get their 3, to get their team in place. All right. And this is where the levels come in when we're talking about multi-level marketing. So the second level would be my 9 persons. And I would have 9 again, because each of my 3 persons would have enrolled 3 persons. That's why this system is called multi-level marketing. And so when my 9 persons and then my 3 persons on my first level and myself would have purchased their $150 worth of product on a monthly basis, then I'm going to get $250. So that's 13 persons consuming. And then when we duplicate that to the third level, when my 9 persons would have gotten their 3 persons, on my third level now, I have a team of 27 persons. So the 27 persons, the 9 persons, the 3 persons that I would have personally enrolled, and myself would equal to 40 persons that are consuming $150 worth of product. My compensation for 40 of us consuming would be $1,500, and I can get this $1,500 every single month. And guess what? This is only one way of pay. This has nothing to do with if I recruit anyone, because if I recruit anyone, that's an additional $80 every time I bring someone in to do the business. And that's why I'm excited about this, because your income here is not limited. You can make as much money as you choose to. And so when you're talking about making an additional $2,000, I want you now to think about 40 customers, 40 people consuming the product, duplicating the system. It's going to give you $2,000 every single month. You do have 40 people in your community. You can do this. We will definitely help you to do it, because this system here is one that is very, very doable. Now, another set of money here now. This money now is called Unilevel, and also a 100% match. And I'm going to tell you this. Whomever invited you here again, they are able to give you this presentation, and you can go over this presentation over and over and over as many times as you deem fit to go over this presentation. So let me just talk about this. And I'm talking about it because the reason why people join network marketing is to get residual income. What is residual income? Residual income is money you make while you sleep. I want to give you some examples of residual income. Because I'm winding up into the presentation, we're almost there. When you go to pay your light bill, you are a residual customer of the power company. And so every month you pay your power bill. You have residual bills, so you should have a residual income. And why I love this system is the fact that this is a referral system. And I tell people all the time, you are referring people to things all the time. You're just not getting paid. And I'm in the Bahamas, and we have a delicacy here called conch. And if a foreigner comes to this country and they ask me, where can I get a good conch snack from? I am going to refer that person to a restaurant. Now, mind you, the conch snack may be $25. And so I've done that on many, many occasions, but the restaurant owner didn't give me a percentage of the $25. Now, maybe they can incorporate this same system here. I can have an ID number with them. And as a matter of fact, I think I need to do that. I can get an ID number from the restaurant. And when those persons go to the restaurant, they can say that Anastacia Lewis referred me. And when they purchase the $25 conch snack, they can send me $5. I'm okay with that. And so basically what we're doing here, people do it all the time. They just not getting paid. You refer people to the hairdresser. You refer people to a clothing store. You refer people all the time. You're just not getting paid when they purchase. So this system here, that's why this system is very simple, because you're doing it already. So all we're doing is referring women to the proper bra. We're referring people to awesome cellular nutrition. Do you know how many coffee drinkers are out there? We're referring people to healthy coffee. And we're asking them to consume on a monthly basis. And so when I would have partnered with my 3 persons and the system of duplication kicks in, I enroll 3 persons and they are consuming $150. Why? Because most people are concerned about their health. And so you're putting this business in front of people who are concerned about their health, because this is multi-level network marketing. So marketing means putting what we have in front of the people who are interested. And so we're going to find the people who are interested in living longer, losing weight, and really taking care of their health and making money, right? And so I would have enrolled 3 persons. And then all of them, they're consuming $150 worth of product on a monthly basis. And you would see on the chart here, $450. And then you're going to see the residual income on the side of that, $22.50. Same thing I showed you earlier. On the second level, you're going to have 9 persons. Those 9 persons then enroll their 3, and then you're going to have 27. And then the 27 persons enroll their 3, and you're going to have 81. So let me just stop there. 81 persons consuming the product every single month gives you a residual income of $900. This $900 is in addition to the $1,500 I showed you. This is another way of paying. So the power of 3 bonus is one way, and this is also unilevel. And why the company is paying us this money is because we are key marketing executives of this company. We are going out there, we are sharing the product, we are putting women in garments, and people are falling in love with our products, and they're becoming repeat customers. And so as this is my business now, and let me tell you, these 81 people do not even have to be in your hometown. This is a global business. I can enroll 3 persons. Those 3 persons would enroll people, and those 9 persons, all of them may not be in the Bahamas where I am at. One of them may be in Jamaica, one may be in Switzerland, one may be in Poland, because there are people in every country all over the world. So that's just how vast this is. And I want you to open your mind about it and really think about how big this business can blow up if you really, really pay attention to the wellness revolution, to global distribution, and the key fact that this is a system of duplication based on the power of consumption. And so when those 81 persons consume $150 worth of product, the unilevel money is $900. If 81 persons recruit their 3, You have a team now of 243 persons, and the residual income is $2,722.50. All you have to do is study this chart. And if you're thinking about open up a market, you're going to see to the bottom of the screen here some 19,000 persons. Do you have 19,000 persons where you live? Yes, you do. You may. And you will see the residual income of over 19,000 customers consuming only a mere $150 worth of product gives you a residual income of over $200,000. Now, you may not want $200,000, but hey, it's there if you want it. And so you look at, as you're talking to your prospects, you pay attention to the amount of money that they want to make, because they're going to tell you. And so you're looking here, let's go back to the $2,722.50. This here is called Unilevel. Now, when you partner with us and you sign up with the $300 package, you are then now in position to get a 100% check match from the people that you personally enroll. I am Anastacia. I enrolled Tyrone, I enrolled Mary, and I enrolled Felipe. If Tyrone, Mary, and Felipe went ahead and did what I taught them to do, got their 3 persons, and now they have a team of 81 persons based on this duplication system, and they make $900, and if the 3 of them do it, I make $900 3 times. I make my money off this chart and 100% check match of my personal enrollees. And so as you're thinking about persons to recruit, you're going to think about making sure that they understand this system of duplication, because the exact same thing that can happen for you can definitely happen for them. They can have their 3 persons making the $900 too, and they would get their $900 3 times as well, along with the power of 3 bonus, wherein you have 40 persons still consuming $150 and making $1,500. And then on top of that, every time they personally enroll someone, they get $80 from the $299 package. Listen, we're telling you that this money is unlimited. You make as much money as you choose to. And on top of that, you are going to be healthy, because it makes no sense to have a lot of money and you do not have your health. And so basically we're telling you, please, to consume the product. So what this slide here is basically just repeating what I just said. You earn a 100% check match paid on every person that you personally enroll. Every time they make anything on the chart that I just showed you, you make it 100%. You decide. And as a matter of fact, can I tell you, you don't only have to have 3. You could have 6 persons you personally enroll. You could have 9. You could have 2. Whatever you want, this opportunity is there for you. And not only that, you have additional monies. We have a way of pay called a sales mentor, because you have some people who just want to sell. And once they accumulate so much in sales, you get up $80 for that. And then we have brand bonuses, and then we have car bonuses. Then we have another bonus called the pay setter, wherein you're able to make an additional $250,000. But when you partner with us and you come to Ardyss University with us, we're going to teach you exactly how to make the pay setter money. That money is phenomenal. So that is yours if you want it. And so please get back with the person who would have invited you, so that we can go over the major 9 ways of pay. Basically, I just touched a few, because those particular ones are the reason why we are in network marketing, residual income, right? And we want you to understand that it's imperative that you consume the product. So you're going to be rewarded for consuming the product, you and the people that you bring into the business. So you don't have to do this business alone. As I told you earlier, we offer support. So you won't do it alone. You join a family, a community cheering for you. We have a simple, proven path. You follow the path of success. Everything that you need to know once you partner, we give you the information for it. So kind of like this opportunity is like an interview process, wherein we see if you want to do business, give you the personal information, you make a decision, and then boom, you get your full training, you get Once you partner with the company, you get a website. All of us have the exact same website. You get a front office, you get a back office, and you can take your website and you can go to town. You can put it on all the social media platforms. You can do as you like and please. We have training, we have recognition, everything that you need to know. Basically, that's how network marketing works. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So what you do, you build your business from home, because I'm right at home, on the go or wherever. You set your own schedule, you choose your pace. You could do it in person, you could do it online, you could do it digitally, you could do whatever you want to do, but you will be your own boss and your income will be yours. So how you get started? It's very, very simple. You could refer people, you could retail the products, or you could give us the $300. You could go straight to the big money, because the 9 ways of pay that we get paid from is basically in the $299 package. But if you don't want to do the business, you just want the basic membership, it is $30 and you have access to the products. But if you want to build a business, you're going to purchase $299 worth of product. And listen, and let's start building your business. Let's start thriving today. I really hope that what I have said would have helped you today, because I know for sure that once you make up your mind to do business, I'm telling you, there's so many people that need you. You get a pen and paper, you start writing your prospects down, and you get with the person who would have invited you here and start your Ardyss business. It's very cheap. $299 gets you a business. That's unheard of. All right. And then on top of that, you will be a part of a $1 trillion wellness revolution. I'm excited to be here as always. And again, but I didn't tell you, let me tell you. And what really got me into Ardyss and got me fully into it, it was because I proved the compensation. And that's one of the things that works. Prove the compensation. My first check in Ardyss was $2,100. My second check went to $6,000. That's my 60 days in the business. And then by the time as I hit my 6 month in the business, I had a check of $18,000 in 30 days. And I couldn't believe it. The same business that was so good to be true. I just couldn't believe it. But all I was simply doing was helping people. The more people you help, the more money you make. And I'm going to end it with this. Build the people. Find some people to build and to help. Build the people, and the people will build your business. So let's get to it. Let's make Ardyss a household name. Let's get together and help people, because the wellness revolution is here to stay. And so I'm not sure if I'm on Facebook, but if I am, and I always end all of my presentations this way, as I end every Facebook Live, every Zoom. If you're sending this via email, if you're sending this via WhatsApp, YouTube, however it's being transmitted, I always tell everybody, this is my story and I'm sticking to it. Here's what I say. An appointment with Ardyss will change your life, but you have to let it. Those of you who are joining us in business, I am going to see you at the top and at the bank. Good night, everybody. And I am your host again, Platinum President Anastacia Lewis, all the way from the Bahamas. Let's not get mad at me. I say it's better in the Bahamas. Good night, everybody.